Hey everybody, I'm baling some oats here. It's a nice day, 100-degree heat. It's dry down time on hay is pretty quick, overnight basically. And the grass hay especially is really dry. We just got done baling another patch before we came here. And it was a little disappointing, but it's got some pretty good animal pressure such as deer in the area. So the oats I thought were a little light in that on that one, but now they're heavy here. And as far as you can see there, we got oats and hay. And right down there, there's something to zoom in on. Dad, there's around the 4450. Now, because we've got a baler basically in tow, we decided to do the outside edges first. So I'll bale them off right behind him. So basically, he goes around the outside, and I clean everything up. Then he can just do the straightaways. Now, if we were doing this where I was not in tow, like if he were to come in here ahead of me, or if I was doing this by myself, which often happens, I would do all the point rows first, and then I would go around the outside border and clean it all up. Seems to work a little better that way in these tight fields. I'm kicking them out pretty quick here tonight. I did get a chance to run the Challenger tractor. That was fun and exciting. And very, very nice machine. I was real thrilled with the way it operated. The CVT drive is quite a bit different than John Deere IVT. I've never really been much of a fan of the John Deere IVTs, but the CVT is much different the way it acts and responds, and I really thoroughly liked it. And I didn't shoot any video of that. I'm sorry, I wanted to, but it's kind of there to get the feel of it and ask the salesman some pertinent questions. And also, I don't know if he wanted to be filmed. He was riding with. Now, a Challenger is a Fendt, or vice versa. But what I came to find out was it's kind of like General Motors. They market a Chevy as a base, and GMC's a little nicer than maybe you have a Cadillac. And the Fendt is the Cadillac. The Challenger is the Chevy. I did not totally know that going in. I thought maybe one was a little more geared just for U.S. markets. I knew there was a difference with warranty offerings, but I didn't know to what severity there was of any difference. Come to find out there's actually quite a bit of difference. And there's just a handful of options differences. So I'm going to actually go up and try to look at a Fendt. I don't know, this week's pretty packed, so I don't know when that's going to happen. I'll bring you guys along and show that to you. I do know there's a Fendt 1050 on a lot, and I talked to the dealer and found out. I'm learning quite a bit about these tractors, and I'll share that with you as I can go see one. And there goes Dad, the 4450 again. We're actually getting a lot of use of that tractor. Really enjoy it. And other things occurring, the 3020 gas is running. We're waiting on a couple parts to come in from John Deere to get that thing actual running. We started it, but there's a couple things, basically like the exhaust ports are open. So we'll actually get a video of that tractor up and running soon. And get it back to complete. It looks good. Actually, I had one guy asked, he said, what are you going to do with 3020 gas? Well, I had enough parts to, I think if you go back and play my videos, I can explain my master plan, but I had enough parts to keep two tractors together, so I figured, why not keep two tractors? I could not bear just getting rid of, a good 3020. Gas will start better in the winter. Technically, according to the brochure, a gas and a diesel are not, they're rated the same power. I know a gas burns a lot of fuel and they're hot and everything, but it'll be fine. It's still a 70 horse tractor. It'll deliver just fine. Kicking out of their bale here. Yeah, this hay is definitely going to yield. I would say probably 3 ton an acre. It's very good. These oats have done really well. We did put nitrous down on some of this ground, and then we put oats on, and boy, the end really paid off. Remember that if you want to put oats in, nitrogen is key. Yeah. Maybe I should have combined them. I don't know. don't know that the market's very good. By the time you combine oats, they bring about 80 cents a bushel. By the time you don't have any to combine, they're $5 a bushel. It's a finicky crop. I don't think anybody's in it too much for much money. You'd have to have a lot of land that would be indicative of that would be oat, oat production area, maybe out west or something where you could get some oat crop. You might make a little money doing it, but I don't know locally if there's much market for oats or not. So we opted just to bale them, and they were cover crop for the alfalfa underneath. The alfalfa actually looks real good out here. It's coming in. You can see it down in there. So I'm excited if we could get a rain on that. I think it'll look pretty good. Turn the radio off there. All this is Trump bashing anyway. Not that I totally agree with everything he does, but he's done some good things, even though these tariffs are killing the farmer. That rake just works great. Yep, another one. That rake does not have a center kicker wheel. That's an option on those. And I think there's a little bit of places that would really work. And again, they're really sleek stuff, such as these oats. They really work really well, I think. You see that right there? It's just like a streak. Usually I pull everything over, pass and a half. And that way you can eliminate that streak, because you're moving it over again. I don't call it two passes, because the main two passes would be a windrow pulled into another windrow. I call it a pass and a half. Make this windrow, then drag it over again. But it just helps clean that streak up. It gets a little more hay for the baler, but like I say, a lot of times I end up doing my raking. I do my own balings. Definitely not a big operation. One real problem with these round bales is you really gotta be selective of where you poop them out at, because they love to roll away. And you get a hill like this, and you gotta kind of plan for the ridges or back up to the ridges. That is definitely one of the disadvantages of the round, is they're like a wheel. They just roll right downhill. Or a square bale, I think you can just chill them out anywhere. But there's some advantages to the large rounds over the large squares too. I think I got a good net wrap on there, and it can rain on all at once, and not gonna hurt. Well, I will have a lot more videos coming. There's a lot of projects coming together, new things to see, and moving to another demolition project soon. And anyway, stay tuned for all that and more. And more of my commentary. I actually got a guy that's local that says he's been watching my videos, off of YouTube. He commented, and I guess people are seeing him, which is really cool. So I hope everybody continues to do that, and I hope that everybody hits the subscribe button so I can keep growing the channel. Thanks for watching. Thanks for commenting, and please hit the thumbs up button if you like these videos. And I'll see you on the next one.